talented developers all over the world, London, Bulgaria, UAE, and Jordan. Today and over the next 30 minutes, I will basically talk about Sitecore Marketplace. We will have like a little introduction, a quick overview, what is Sitecore Marketplace. We will have a little bit um, history about Marketplace, what are benefits you will get out of Sitecore Marketplace, what are the extension points that currently you can use. We will talk a little bit about Marketplace SDK. It has recently been released. I will give you a couple of examples about the modules that we have been working on in the last few weeks. And probably I will give you a quick demo code walkthrough, and I will show you the app I built up and running in a Sitecore organization or in a XM Cloud organization. So a quick introduction about the Sitecore Marketplace. It's the home of extending and customizing Sitecore experience platform products. Mainly, we're talking about right now XM Cloud. The Marketplace enables every cloud organization portal to build and use applications that add the new capabilities to Sitecore. And when we talk about capabilities or what is the Marketplace going to bring to your XM Cloud instance, imagine. So you can have AI plugins that, as examples, suggest alternative text or taxonomy tags or any other content improvements. You can also build like a content transfer services. You can go with translation plugins, third-party web analytics tools like SEO validation or any other analytics tools. You can also think of extensions for measuring your website performance, or my favorite, like build custom fields. You remember how we used to create like different type of custom fields within XP. So we will be able to do that again now with XM Cloud. A little bit about history. I just want to make sure that you guys are aware that what we're talking about right now is a Sitecore Marketplace for XM Cloud. And if you have been in the community for a while, a few years back, we had the marketplace before. I'm not sure if you are familiar with this website or this screenshot. I was able to find it using Web Archive. Basically, this is not the first Sitecore Marketplace we have. We had a Sitecore Marketplace before where we used to build modules and upload our packages into this website. And if you remember, we had a lot of great modules before. We had the Sitecore Instance Manager, the PowerShell, Log Analyzer, Sitecore Rocks, ADM. So I'm pretty much sure that a lot of you remember these interesting and fun modules. So the fun is back. We have a Sitecore Marketplace again now, and we can extend and build whatever we want. If we want to talk about like, okay, we have a Sitecore Marketplace now, what benefits we will get out of it? First of all, easily extend Sitecore. So now we can customize the Sitecore environment without modifying or conflicting with its internal code. You know how since Sitecore XM Cloud has been released, we are not allowed to do anything with the CM, right? We're not supposed to deploy any custom code to CM. Customization is not allowed. Because we want to streamline the upgrades. We don't want to like add something that's going to break with the automatic upgrades that Sitecore does. So now we can extend that CM without breaking anything, without basically causing issues to the upgrade. We have now modern development workflows. So use modern JavaScript, TypeScript frameworks, and manage your source code in a public or private GitHub repo. We have both now. Faster time to value. What does that mean? That means that the marketplace speed up customizing Sitecore by providing ready-to-use apps. So instead of building something from scratch, you can go to the public marketplace and look into your required app and just install it with a couple of clicks. Imagine how it's similar to how you have your phone if you have, App Store, or you just go search for your app and just install it in your phone. So that easy. Another benefit is app access control. So with Sitecore Marketplace now, you can choose which XM Cloud organization can install and use your app. So you have that level of control. What are the application types that Sitecore Marketplace offers? Now, there are mainly two types. We have custom apps and we have public apps. When we talk about custom apps, we basically, the custom apps will be available in the organization where you originally create them, where you develop them basically, and in any other organization that you choose. So, but basically, it's not open for public. It's just for your organization that you have built the app for, and also for any other organization that you would like to access or install your app. You have the control. You choose that. On the other side, we have public apps. When we talk about public apps, these are available for all Sitecore organization and listed in the public marketplace. Just so you know, the public apps is not available now. It's not released yet, but it's coming soon. So now we only can create custom apps. So you specify that the app can be used by your current organization, by any other organization, or you just need the organization ID and you can enable the app for, but it's not available or open for everybody, basically. And I will show you like a screenshot about that and how that option is currently disabled, but Sitecore saying it's coming soon. Now, again, I'm going to talk about extension points. Extension points basically with XM Cloud are the various areas of the Sitecore user interface where Marketplace app can appear. You as a developer can choose the extension point during your app configuration. Like when you create your app, you have a configuration page. You choose like what extension point you would like to use. After the app is installed in the organization, the Sitecore product user can find and choose the extension point. Now, if you wanna if you wanna think about XP and how we used to have like extension points, like the pipelines, the events, the handlers, all these stuff, it's similar, but now it's on the concept or in the scope of XM Cloud. So let's take a look into the different extension points that we have. First of all, standalone. See, this is a screenshot that shows like content transfer app at the bottom left of the screenshot. So one of the extension points that you can choose is a standalone. So if you want your application basically to appear outside of XM Cloud, basically you want to display it in the cloud portal, as you can see here, you can go with a standalone type. So after you install the app, basically in your organization, team members can find and open the cloud portal home, as you can see in this screenshot, and basically they can see your app. When you can use it or when you should use this standalone extension point, basically, if you want your app to be outside of XM Cloud and just in the cloud portal. In the early phases, basically, only organization admin and owners can access it. But in future releases, all organization team members will be able to access this type of application or this type of extension point. Another type or another extension point is full screen. So you can choose a full screen. As you can see here, we have a translation plugin. And when you open it, it basically takes the full screen of your app. So in XM Cloud full screen extension point, your app is listed on the XM Cloud navigation header, as you can see on the top right. And that's called like apps dropdown. You see that icon, you click on it, then you have a list of apps. One of them is translation plugin as example here. And when selected, your application basically appears as a full screen under the navigation header. This type of extension point or this type of app is ideal for displaying full page content, as example, if your app's home and authentication sections, basically. So that's our second extension point. Another extension point, and I will probably show you an example, live example about this extension point. So it's called Page Builder Context Panel. And with this extension point, your app is listed on the XM Cloud Page Builder and navigation header. That's called the navigation header. And that top right icon is basically called Apps Dropdown List. And when selected, your app appear in the context panel in the left of the canvas, basically. This extension point is ideal for a section of your app that extend page level settings or displays. Example, if you have a real-time page analytics, or if you want to have like SEO validations, like is there alternative text for images? Is there a title? Is there a specific metadata? All these validations can be done with this type of page builder context or this type of extension points. Another extension point, which is my favorite, I will show you like an example today with this type. It's called Page Builder Custom Field. You remember how we used to create like custom fields with XP, and these days are back now. So now we can basically create custom fields with XM Cloud. All what you need to do is define your app, and in this case, you just choose custom field as your extension point. Last one, it's called dashboard widget. You can see it on the app will be basically visible on the right section here. And your app appears as a widget when the user drags it into the dashboard of the XM Cloud. And this is ideal basically for displaying like site-wide performance metrics from a third-party analytics provider as example. So maybe you have a chart for visualizing bonus rates, channels, or list of popular pages and more. Now, I will show you like a couple screenshots about configuration, like how you can basically create an app within just a second, guys. I will need to disable this guy. All right. Now a little bit about configuration, like how basically you create app within XM Cloud and how you choose like what type do you want to use, extension points and all that. So in this screenshot, basically I am logged into XM Cloud. I have an organization. I go to Developer Studio on the top right here. You see the navigation menu item here called Developer Studio. From there, you can go there and you can see like list of apps. And what you can do here, you can click on the create app on the top right. You will get this window. And this window, all what you need to do is to enter your application name and then select what type you want. As I said, mentioned a couple slides ago, we have custom, which is the only available type right now. And there is public, which is going to be coming soon. Once you have that, you will enter the configuration page for your application. In here, like a couple things you can do. I'm not sure if this is a very clear screenshot, but on the left side here, you can select your extension points. So you can go with a standalone, full screen, dashboard widget, page context panel, custom field. And you can define like what APIs you want to access. So you have XM Cloud APIs as example, you can select that. Then you need to provide two URLs, one URL for your application. One thing I should have mentioned probably earlier that when we talk about a custom app or a module in the marketplace, basically it's a separate Next.js application that is hosted somewhere else. Like you can host that Next app into Vercel, Netlify, then get the URL for that app and just place it in the deployment URL in your app configuration, as you can see here in the bottom left of the screenshot. Then you can also optionally provide like a logo URL. So if you want, you see here on the top left, I have Litho logo. So just provide a URL for your logo and Sitecore basically will use it. On the right section here, a couple of important things. Every marketplace app you create has an ID. So you can select, I will show you like what are we gonna use the app ID for. And then you have organizations. So if you wanna have other organization to basically access your app, you can just come here, click on the settings gear icon here on the right, and then use the organization ID to enable this module for these organizations. One last thing I want to show you here is basically once you have that application created, now you can update installation options. So basically, for all the organization that you enabled the app for, you will have a list of environments. So once you click on update installation options, you will get this pop-up on the right. You have basically installation options. You will have a list of all environments. All what you need to do is to select which environments you want, click update, and then the module will be installed and will be used by these environments. I did wrote like a nice blog post basically about how you can build a module or a marketplace app using a custom field extension point. We got a request basically to create a custom image field basically. So instead of selecting image like from a media library, our client wanted to select image from Lithodam. So we have used like marketplace basically Sitecore Marketplace to create that module, and it was super fun, super easy. So you will get a lot of information from this blog post. All what you need is to scan it with your phone. All right, so now Marketplace SDK. So with the Sitecore Marketplace, Sitecore provided us with let's call packages or SDK that we can use basically to build the apps. So the open source Marketplace SDK let developers build marketplace applications. It's JavaScript, TypeScript apps that extend and customize Sitecore products and give Sitecore users new capabilities tailored to their needs. Two important goals. As you can see here from the screenshot, basically there are two npm packages. You need to install them in your Next.js app. Basically, two goals. The first goal is manage the interaction between your app and Sitecore. And the other goal would be like manage the interactions with the Sitecore products API. These are basically the main goals for these two packages. This is called the Marketplace SDK. Now, if you are creating like a Next.js app from scratch, like for your marketplace app, I would suggest go through this quick start. This is going to take you to the Sitecore marketplace get started documentation. You can follow the steps there. It's going to guide you like from scratch, from basically creating a React or Next.js app. Install and initialize the Marketplace SDK, then create your first query as example, and then how you can open your app in Sitecore. Another thing I would like to share with you is Marketplace Starter. Like a few days ago, or probably a couple of weeks ago, also Sitecore shared a Marketplace Starter. So instead of going from scratch and create your Next.js app and initialize the Marketplace SDK and all that, you can get a ready Next.js app in GitHub repo. All what you need is to clone it, download it, and probably start a couple of steps ahead. All right. I want to show you like a couple examples we have been working on and building in our company. Here is a screenshot showing that, as you can see here, in XM Cloud Pages, Pages Builder. I want you to have a custom field where a content author can select images from Lithodam. So we build a module. We created a custom field in Sitecore data template. We pointed to the Marketplace app. And now, if you see on the right panel, you have Litho image field. You click on Open App, you will get a pop-up. This pop-up basically is your Next.js app for the module. I will walk you through the code for it in a bit, but basically you have a grid that lists all the images, and from there you can select whatever image you want, and then your component can use that. The JSON that you see in the Litho image field on the right, this is customized. You can have whatever value you want in here. This is very cool. I mean, if you don't have the Sitecore Marketplace or the Marketplace SDK, it's going to be, I believe, much more complex to accomplish such thing. Another example, a friend of mine or a colleague of mine, Ahmed Okur, built is basically XMC or XM Cloud Item Dev. Basically, it's a page context panel. That's another extension point. Basically, if you want to compare, if you are on a page, like you are on a home page and you want to compare between your preview version and your published version of that page, all what you need to do is install that module, click on it, you'll get this panel, and you can see here on the left, you have the preview version, on the right, you have published version, like from Edge, and then you can just compare and see what are published, what are not published, and so far and so on. So very cool module. A lot of other modules, I couldn't like had the time to add them, but you can have like an SEO module basically that validate your page if you have a missing alternative text for an image, or you have a missing title, or you know, a lot of SEO stuff that can be validated and can be shown here for an author easily with Marketplace app. I will stop share for a second, and I'm gonna next, I believe, I wanna walk you through a simple code for a module, and just give me a second. I wanna share my other screen, right? And all right, and maybe Rohan or Vinod, you guys can see Visual Studio Code.
Yes.
Perfect. So basically, this is just an example of a Marketplace app. It's an Next.js application, easily to create. You can follow that documentation from Sitecore, or you can download it like from the starter, and then you can add your custom codes. Basically, in the lib folder here, I have used Marketplace client. This is just, you need to copy paste like from the Sitecore documentation. This is responsible for initializing the client SDK or the Marketplace SDK. And I have here in the components, I have a litho picker. Basically, this component is calling an API, and this is a custom API. And let me show you. This is a custom API basically that call litho APIs, executing a search, pulling a list of assets, and return them back to the component. So if I go to my pages, app API litho, I have a search. Basically here I have a code for mockup. So in case that I don't have a connection to litho, I can just display mockup images. And then if there is down here, if I have environment variables for litho API and API key, like URL and API key, I can execute my search API, get the list back, read the list of assets, and then return them as JSON object or list of assets. Once I have them here, I just like display them in a grid system or in a list format. Then on my default page, I have the litho picker in here. I have on pick, like when you choose an image, I call this function. This function get the selected asset. And basically, I'm using the client Marketplace SDK client to set value. This is the code that's responsible for setting the value in the field inside core pages. And in here also I have client.closeApps. If you notice the pop-up, and here I'm talking about an example of a custom field extension point. I want to close the pop-up when the user select an image, or when the user basically entered the value I want. I want to close that pop-up or close my application. This is pretty much it. And in the public page, in the public folder here, I have the litho logo. So this is also when I deploy it to Vercel or Netlify, I'm going to use this URL or this litho logo in my application. Straightforward, easy, a lot of fun. I really recommend and suggest you guys start playing with it and reach out like if you have any questions. Other than this, I would like to show you a live demo. Just a second to share my other screen. Sorry for keep switching between screens. Let me know if you can see my screen, guys. Maybe Vinod, Rohan, if you can see Sitecore Content Editor now.
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect. So you created your Next.js application for your Marketplace app. You deployed it to Vercel. You define it. You installed it. Everything is done now. For a custom field, there is a new type created in Sitecore XM Cloud. Like now, like if you go to your template, you create a field and you have a marketplace types, you have a plugin. In this plugin, you just provide the ID that we talked about of your marketplace application. That's how you define your custom field. So I have a litho picker, but now I need to define it in my template. I just go to my template, create a new field. I select plugin from the marketplace types here, and I provide the ID. Now, if you go to XM Cloud Pages, Pages Editor, I want to have this component as example. This is the data source for the component. And down here, like I have like the image field. This is out of the box, like you don't need to do anything. All what you need to do is in the content editor, define your field, define your marketplace app ID. Then you will have this out of the box displayed for you in your data source in Pages. All what you need to do is click on Open App. Now you see I already have an image selected here, so my application will display it by default, but then I want to change the image. I'm gonna a little bit slow, but it's coming. So now I have a list of images all coming from site or from coming from Litho DAM. I have a pagination as well here. I can switch between these guys. I can display 10 pages or 10 items per page, and then I can select whatever image I want. If I want to select this guy as example, um, just give it a second. Hopefully it works. Usually like live demos doesn't work, so let me just reload one more time. It has been a while. Right, select the data source one more time and click Open App. I want to change my image and I want to select this guy. If you notice, it flickered, so it changed the image. I will click Open App just to show you that the image has changed. So you see, this is the changed image. Let me do it one more time. So let's select this guy. You will notice that the value here will change. And when you click Open App one more time, you'll have the changed image. Now, I just need, as example, I just need to update this component basically to either look into the litho image field, my custom field, and then if there is no value, just fall back to the actual image field, like the Sitecore Media Library page or Sitecore Media Library component. That's pretty much what I have to show you today, guys. Hopefully, like you got some information and some useful information out of this presentation. Happy to answer any questions if you have any. But as I said, like you will have a lot of fun with the Sitecore Marketplace and the Marketplace SDK. So if you have any questions, please ask.
Thanks, Sam. Yeah, I see Praveen raising his hand. Yeah, Praveen, go ahead.
Yeah. So thanks, Mohammed. I mean, providing this session. I mean, first time, I mean,
Sure.
we just saw that, I mean, marketplace with respect to the XM cloud, right? So, I mean, you said like that, I mean, there are two types of, you can say, the marketplace module will create. One is the custom one and one is the public one, right?
Correct. Correct.
Yeah. So the custom one will be kind of within our I mean, within our organization, we will create and we will share within a team or something, right?
Correct.
And
The
public
custom, yeah,
is,
yeah,
yeah.
the custom is only available for your current organization that you're working with, and
Mm.
any organization you choose as the creator of the module, right? Now, on the other side, if you want to create an app and put it like public so anyone can see it, that's a different type that is not available yet.
Okay. I mean, I was having that question like that. I mean, with respect to that public, I mean, if I want to publish that one, then what will be the process?
Yeah,
So,
it's
yeah.
not available yet, but
Okay.
Sitecore saying it's coming soon. Yeah.
That's
It's gonna become like Google Apps or App Store, like when you go and you see all these list of apps and you choose
yeah. I mean, I got it. I
I'm
mean,
not sure what functionality they will have there. How,
mhm.
yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be coming soon, as they said.
Yeah, I mean, why I'm asking this question in past, I mean, we have used a lot of marketplace module to really speed up our kind of the development activity. And if something comes like that, and if somebody has already created those kind of a module, then it will be kind of available for us to really speed up. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. I was asking. Thanks. Thanks.
Perfect. Yeah, hopefully I answered your question.
Oh,
Thanks,
good.
Pravin.
We got the answer. Yeah, yet to come. Yeah, got it.
So a basic question from me, Mohammed, and then I know the answer already, but I just want to confirm with you. So the marketplace and the new rules that are coming into the place is will be impact on only for the SaaS solutions, right? So nothing is changing on XP or XM the way we are creating this custom modules or extensibility that we are doing on XM and XP that will not be impacted, but this will be specifically for XM Cloud and on all the SaaS products that we have for Sitecore.
Correct. Yeah, I confirm that this is all for XM Cloud, nothing for XP or XM.
Yeah. Yep. Any more questions? Maybe if you don't want to raise a hand, then you can type in the chat, or if you have a question, then you can unmute yourself and you can ask.
It's a fun topic, and I think it's easy to take in. So, to be honest, I don't expect a lot of questions. But if you think of anything after the meetup and you would like to ask, just reach out. I will be more than happy to answer your questions, guys.
Yeah, that will be great. Thanks. So since we didn't have much questions, Sam, so what will I do is we will just have and one category that is a lucky winners, as I said.
Okay.
So you can just go to the participant list and you can choose any 5 lucky winners. You just can't choose me, yourself, and Vinod. Rest you can choose anybody.
All right. You want me to choose 2 people, right?
Five people. So actually, it is two each in two different categories, and question category has a more voucher value. So instead of that, we are now choosing 5 participant in the lucky category.
All right. So I choose like 5 names, you said?
Yes. Yeah.
So okay, Pravin would be one. And